What's up, people? How's it going? We're back again for another YouTube Sunday market analysis. Anyways, I'm going to jump right in on this one. There's not much for me. Same old, new week, new chart updates. So let's go. We've got GBP USD. Okay. GBP USD on a daily time frame, we are currently bearish. I don't like this point of resistance support right here, which could potentially push the price back up for GBP USD. I was bearish all of last week, as you can see, big push down, big pushes down, small legs up, which is nice. So I kind of want to continue. I think price might continue to go down depending on how it reacts off this level on Monday. We may get a push back up, and then price might just start making its way back up after this big arc. So 50-50 on this one. I'm not fully overly keen on trading GBP USD next week for now, until we get a bit more of an understanding of where we're going. But yeah, support here, price could potentially reject and make its way back up. 4 hourly time frame is still showing bearish for me, so we could continue going down, potentially hit some of these lows, but I have no idea. So it's more of a waiting game really to see what happens on Wednesday. Euro is the exact same. These two are basically carbon copies of each other, so I'll have to see. The only thing with Euro has got a lot more target points which I could potentially look out for. We could look for a bigger leg down, especially USD starting to get a little bit stronger, or stronger again. So price could continue to basically drop for these pairs. Again, support here, so who knows on these two. This video is not going to be very long, so I kind of started quickly because there's not a huge amount to talk over. I've been watching it, especially going into last week as well. Nothing massive. I'm not trading any of the commodities anymore, gold, silver, oil or anything like that, so I'm sticking to just these 3 pairs. Helps with my psychology and stuff like that. So yeah, I mean, for this pair really I want to see what happens on Monday. If we get a bit of a break of structure to the upside on the hourly and on the 4 hourly time frame to push price back up, then we might look for longs, but it all completely depends on the price. Right now we are obviously in the downtrend, so it will be a counter trend trade, something like that for a stop loss, obviously just to invalidate the trade. We're looking for a 1 to 2. I would like to target here, this level of resistance, or somewhere around here, so that could be a nice 1 to 2. Just back up, for then price to drop back down. We're below the EMA on the 4 hour, below the EMA on the daily, and on the hourly. To be fair, I think price could just continue dropping down. I mean, even from here, the only thing that's annoying is there's not really a huge target point, but bang, price goes up. If it gives me a bearish engulfing, something like this. This is a bearish engulfing here. As you can see, the 3 candle pattern, bearish engulfing. I would have done something like that. Stopped a little bit above there. And then you would target a 1 to 2. That in itself would have been a good trade. So looking for something like this, the exact same here again. If we get that here or anywhere here or around there, I'll probably be looking for that 1 to 2. Probably target the bottom. Might be a decent trade. Probably be looking for the same on Euro as well, around here if price comes back up. Test this resistance spot, another short, wherever the engulfing is, something like that. Back down again, but we'll have to see whether or not it gives us that on Monday or next week in general. GJ now. GJ for me is bullish. We've got quite a nice bullish rejection off of this level of support as well, which I'm quite happy with. As you can see just here, so 4 hourly time frame, beautiful rejection. It didn't give us an entry on the 4 hourly, which I can't see. My entries are basically just engulfing patterns. On the hourly, it would have. It wasn't strong enough wick rejection, and the candlestick pattern wasn't the best, but we have an entry here. Whether or not I would have got in on that, probably not. Well, I didn't, so, but it would have been a decent trade. As you can see, a 1 to 1 to 3. You could have captured off of that. potentially would have been nice, but I'll be looking for essentially the same thing, maybe even off of this level here, to be fair. We've already had it a little bit, which is annoying, but as you can see, we have got an entry here, which is nice. I look for kind of exhaustion in the candles at a zone. So if we do get like a push down like this, quite big, and then 1, 2, maybe 3 candles like this, small ones. I try and look for something like this, which shows me the weakness in it doesn't want to keep going down. Then I'll look for a bullish engulfing or bearish engulfing, depending on the direction we're looking at. This for me would have been too big, so I definitely wouldn't have got in on that, because I would have had to place a trade here and the stop loss would have been here. I would have had to target something stupid, 1 to 2, which has been all the way up there, so I probably wouldn't have got in. If it was something like this, then maybe would have a little lowered everything, and the RR would have been here, which is targeting these highs essentially, which would have been a perfect trade, but it didn't close there. It closed a lot more bullish, but price could continue to just push up off of this, so we'll have to see. But overall I'm bullish for GJ, so next week looking for price to continue up. I mean, this rejection, bullish engulfing even on the daily time frame is good for me. This could even be this potentially be a long position, a swing trade for a daily time frame, something like this, 1 to 2. We target something like that on a swing would be quite nice, but I don't want to swing trade that, so I won't be doing it. But yeah, that's essentially my position. So we got GU looking for shorts, Euro USD also looking for shorts. One of the main target points probably be somewhere down here as well. Obviously that's huge just on the daily time frame, so I'll be targeting that tomorrow, but I reckon price could drop. Yeah, price could potentially drop. What are we looking at? 135. Yeah, price could potentially drop down there in next week. And continue going down, so that's something we're looking for. And then GJ obviously we're looking for buys, so yeah, any extras? Bitcoin is more for investment purposes, but I haven't really been looking at it too much. I think it's made its way back up a little bit to 110. Yeah, nothing huge. So shorts, bearish for GBP, USD and Euro USD, and I'm looking bullish for GJ. If I do take any trades, they're going to be in the Telegram, so make sure you go and join the Telegram. It is free, so if you're not in there, you're just a loser. Really, it's your own fault. You're missing out on nice opportunities in there. I place all my trades in there, place market updates every day. Make sure you're in there. Join. Get the Discipline Playbook. I don't know why I haven't got that. It's free. Just read it. It helps you with psychology a lot in trading. And the Discord is coming soon, so if you guys want to be invited to the Discord with a bunch of people in there trading, make sure to go do that. Go and check out the other channels as well, all Sunny SFX, and I'll catch you lot next week in the next video. Peace.